Welcome to the Wealth, Wisdom, and Winners Hub, where clarity meets strategy so you can listen, learn, and leverage your way to success.
You have your top 5 goals. You have identified the 20 distractions as poison. You have even learned to guard your focus against the hidden enemy. But there is still one more key Buffett hinted at. It is the difference between people who dream about their 5 and people who actually finish them. That key is consistency. Not excitement, not motivation. Consistency, the quiet force that compounds over time. Motivation comes and goes. Energy rises and falls, but consistency shows up when nothing else does. Think of a river carving through stone, not because it is powerful all at once, but because it is relentless every single day. The same is true for your top 5 goals. You don't need to sprint. You need to keep moving forward, step by step until the finish line appears. Consistency is what transforms your 5 into finished victories. Excitement makes a strong start, but it fades. Consistency makes an ordinary day powerful. When you learn to repeat small actions with faithfulness, those actions multiply. Picture a farmer planting seeds in spring. The work looks small and invisible at first. Weeks later, the sprouts break through. Months later, the field is full. It was never one dramatic day that created the harvest. It was the habit of watering and tending, repeated quietly until the results became visible to everyone else. The same is true for your 5 goals. The world may not notice your progress at first. People may not cheer for your early mornings or your focused hours, but over time, the consistent actions stack higher than any single burst of effort. People will look at you and think you got lucky. They will see the results, but they won't see the years of showing up. They won't see the mornings you stayed on task while they chased distractions. They won't see the nights you chose to protect your focus instead of scrolling. That is Buffett's wisdom. Focus on the 5, guard against the hidden enemy, and then keep showing up until the work is done. Here's the irony. Consistency does not look heroic while you are doing it. It looks ordinary, even boring. Writing 1 page a day, saving a small amount of money, making a single phone call, practicing one skill. None of these moments seem big enough to matter. But repeated over months and years, they become unstoppable. Think of a sculptor working on marble. Each tap of the chisel looks tiny. Each chip of stone looks unimportant. Yet thousands of small strikes reveal a masterpiece no one could see at the beginning. The sculptor doesn't ask if one strike matters. The sculptor trusts the process and keeps striking. Consistency is the strike of the sculptor's hammer. Alone, it looks like nothing. Repeated faithfully, it reveals the image hidden inside the stone. So I'll ask you one final question. Which matters more to you, being busy or being finished? Your answer will decide whether you live with endless lists or completed victories. Being busy will get you recognition for effort, but little reward for results. Being finished will change your life and influence others. Consistency creates the finished. It is not glamorous, it is not flashy. But it is the difference between a scattered life and a legendary one. Remember, consistency does not demand perfection. You will miss days. You will fall behind at times. But the secret is to return quickly. Missing once is human. Missing twice in a row begins to break momentum. The people who finish are not those who never slip, but those who refuse to stay down. Build small habits that carry you when motivation fails. A short checklist. A timer for 30 minutes of deep work. A simple scorecard where you mark a box each day. These small habits keep you moving forward when your energy is low. Imagine climbing a mountain. If you look at the peak, it feels overwhelming. But if you commit to 10 steady steps at a time, the peak grows closer before you realize it. Consistency works the same way. It breaks the impossible into steps that add up. Now let us pause for reflection. Think about your top 5 goals from video 1. Which one have you touched daily? Which one have you ignored because it felt too big? Consistency thrives on the one you choose to visit again and again. It may feel small at first. It may feel like the world is moving faster while you are moving slowly. But slow progress sustained becomes fast progress over time. Tortoises beat hares not because they are faster, but because they keep going without pause. Consistency also builds identity. The more you show up, the more you see yourself as the type of person who follows through. That identity is powerful. It protects you from giving up when motivation fades. You are not just chasing goals anymore. You are becoming a finisher. You are proving to yourself that your word matters, that your actions align with your promises. That identity cannot be taken away once it is built. Think of an athlete training for the Olympics. Most days are not glamorous. They lift the same weights, they run the same drills, they eat the same meals. The crowd only sees the gold medal ceremony, not the thousands of ordinary days. Your 5 goals are no different. The world will only see the medal moment. You will know it was the long string of consistent days that carried you there. Consistency is also contagious. When people see you show up day after day, they begin to trust you more. Your reputation shifts. Opportunities open because others know you can be counted on. Success follows consistency like a shadow follows the body. But here is the warning. The hidden enemy never stops whispering. It will tell you that one day off won't hurt. It will tell you that one skipped action doesn't matter. Left unchecked, these small breaks turn into long detours. Guard your consistency the way you guarded your focus. Set non-negotiables for your 5. Decide in advance what you will do daily or weekly, and honor that commitment even when it feels inconvenient. Over time, consistency builds compounding returns. Just like money grows with compound interest, small, consistent actions grow into massive results. The earlier you start, the bigger the effect. The longer you continue, the more exponential the growth. Now imagine yourself 1 year from now. If you commit to steady progress, one of your 5 will be complete. You will have proof that this method works. 2 years from now, perhaps 3 of the 5 will be complete. And when you repeat the cycle again, you will look back on a transformed life. The secret is not brilliance or luck. The secret is not charisma or timing. The secret is consistency. So as you walk away from this series, remember the pattern. First, you selected the 5 and labeled the 20 as poison. Then you learned to guard your focus against the hidden enemy of distraction. Now you understand that the final key is consistency, the quiet strength that finishes what you start. And if you stay with me, this is only the beginning. The wisdom I'm sharing will take you beyond Buffett's advice into principles that can shape your wealth, your work, and your future.
You've been watching the Wealth, Wisdom, and Winners Hub. Subscribe now and keep winning every day.